Two worlds apart. Abba teti arsa, ehara teti borana. Gochi lamu kolan jalane. Macha, mixed. Romeo. Macha, mixed. Juliet. Same race, different tribes, star-crossed lovers in disguise. Gochi kemal, atita enu. Forced to forsake half of me for the other half and expected to stay whole. Embracing a father's culture so close but so far, like a distant goal. Millions of bits and pieces all trying to fit into one soul. Getting questioned for not claiming one side, but do I really have to choose? Is there enough room for both? What are you? Somali, Eritrean, Oromo? I am all, none, and one. Bits and pieces of East Africa running through my veins, rushing to the brain to bring euphoric haze. Where the shore meets the water, ebb and flow, where time comes and goes. Pitted against each other, fighting each other because it is easier than fighting the oppressor. Looking for freedom in all the wrong places. The choice must be made, same language, different dialects, mind and body intersect. Will I forever be forced to travel this in-between shadowlands, or will I one day just be whole?
Jag smyger osynligt genom Minneapolis. Hälften av min förtrollade kropp lever där, den andra i Sverige. The visible bits of me lie here, the simple yet complex pieces there. Färgade byggnader och färgade människor, det har vi gemensamt, staden och jag. Vi välkomnar er med öppna armar från staden och landet, invandrare här och utvandrare där. Blandras är inte tvetydigt eller ovanligt, för som ett folk vi är alla detsamma. Allt verkar perfekt, men bara i en värld blind för sin omgivning. Men egentligen, vilka är vi och vad är våra marker? Jag smyger osynligt genom Sverige. Hälften av min förtrollade kropp lever där, den andra i Minneapolis. The simple yet complex pieces are now here, the visible bits of me there. De ser inte, men jag hör. Jag är inte på gott humör. Jag är en observatör i ett multikulturellt land, men också ett land där ordet svartskallare existerar. Ett gammalt land, ett gammalt folk, för dem är det inte lätt att förändring acceptera. Men det blir svårt för en invandrare att känna sig välkomnad. Jag smyger osynligt genom Sverige och genom Minneapolis. Min kropp lever både här och där. I stand indifferently in the middle of my contrasting bits and pieces, och jag kan förändra.
I am only bits and pieces, jumbled, melded, and fused together into one consciousness. Light ivories to soft caramels to deep ebonies our complexions range. I sometimes feel like I travel in between all these colors depending on the season. I can tread many paths, but I can only shift away from my core for so long. I sometimes forget the lighter side of my soul. I see it on my mother's skin every time I look at her, but I can't always see through the brown tones of my own melanin to the creamy color I know rests somewhere beneath. Secrets make people uncomfortable, and so most of the time they want to know what other colors I'm hiding underneath. I am only bits and pieces, a product of my parents, my cultures, my city, many bits and pieces put together into some sort of stained glass body. My warriors battled and created me. They became weary and were forced to rest beside one another, and in their weakness they dissolved into one. There is strength in unity. They are my parents, and I am the prize that comes with peace. The prize that is won through battle, struggle, and conflict. I am struggle, but I am also strength. We tread many paths and our narratives sometimes intersect, but they are never the same. She is there and I am here, but together we are whole, and together we are mirrors to remember the past, and we are windows to remember the future. I am only bits and pieces that found one another, bits and pieces that didn't want to be bits and pieces anymore. I am only bits and
Visible
pieces
bits of me live
jumbled
here,
melted
the simple yet complex pieces there. The simple yet complex pieces are now here, the visible bits of me there.
Many bits and
I
pieces
stand
put
indifferently
together
in
into
the
some
middle
sort
of my
stained glass
contrasting
body.
bits and
Fragile but
pieces.
strong,
The visible
broken but
bits of me
together.
live here,
I am
the
only
simple
bits and
yet
pieces,
complex
a
pieces
kaleidoscope
there.
of color and
The
ink in my
simple yet
thoughts,
complex
a collection
pieces
of
are
sweet
now
nothings
here,
and a handful
the
of
visible
memories.
bits of me
I
there.
am only bits and pieces
I
that
stand
followed my mother,
indifferently in the
bits and
middle.
pieces that didn't want to be bits and pieces anymore.
I am bits.
Bits and pieces put together to present the semblance of a whole.